Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Coates, and in today's free training, I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be sharing with you the ICTA formula, which is a high converting proven framework that you can use potentially in your next ad. If you're looking for a template to use for your Facebook ad, if you haven't created one before, then look no further. Or if you just need to make minor tweaks to your current advertisements, then you can definitely take this and optimize your current strategy and further boost just the overall performance of your advertisements and your goals. And you can scale up a lot quicker if you use this framework. So I'm going to share with you the formula. It's on the Google Docs here, and I'm going to have this in the description. You should be able to access it instantly. You don't have to worry about opting in or anything like that. It's a pretty simple formula, but this formula can apply to almost every single platform, whether it be Facebook, Bing, Microsoft, Google, or YouTube. But for this specific example, I'm going to be focusing on Facebook because I got a couple of different resources and I feel like that I need to step my game up when it comes to creating videos on Facebook. So I do have a video when it comes to analyzing and how to use Facebook audience insight tools. So that video really does complement this particular video here because we're going to be talking about analyzing your results and scaling up, which is the A in ICTA. So I'm going to be sure to link that right now and just have it in the description as well, just so you can take a look at that alongside with this video. That way you know just how to use the Meta Business Suite, because we're going to be talking about the audience insights and just breaking down like the current audience as well as the potential audience, the top cities, the ages, etc., etc. So get into the formula. Just go ahead and get started. The first things first is identifying your target audience, basically just understanding who your message is speaking directly to. You kind of want to get into the conversation that they're already having in their head, and in order to do that, you got to know exactly who they are. So what is your offer actually solving? What challenges are you able to solve and help your prospect potentially go through from point A to point B? Getting down to their demographics, interests, behaviors, you can use the audience insight tools to research your audience. So if you already have a Facebook page and you just want to take the information from that page and see who your potential audience is, you can use that as sort of a good little starting point. And you can basically do that by just going to audience in the Meta Business Suite, and then this is my current audience, and then with potential audience, they'll tell me who I have a high chance of going after just based off of the information that my Facebook page is giving them. So as you can see, New York is a great city for me to go after. Houston, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, 80% women. And also we have the top countries, United States, and the top pages that are similar to mine now. If you watch the other video that I have on audience insights, you'll remember that I said that I would just kind of ignore this section right here because due to the changes, this area right here is so broad, it can pretty much apply to anything. Walmart, Tasty, Amazon. These are corporate organizations, Ellen DeGeneres, that almost every page, someone somewhere has liked all of these pages. So they're so broad that I don't really take this specific section that serious. But yeah, you can use this as a sort of a great way to start, like a starting gauge. And on the left hand side, you notice where it says like results, benchmarking, overview, content, performance. And this is when it comes to your videos. They break down the audience and where your audience is coming from, the existing audience, the new audience, the reactivated audience. And so they're really going in great detail here, and they're trying to expand even further. As you can see, they're constantly showing me these little information boxes, trying to give me even more ways to use Meta Business Suite that they just transitioned and shifted the creator studio. Actually, they changed the creator studio entirely and made it so you can no longer even access it. So it feels like every 6 months they're changing and moving things around. But what we're talking about in this video, we should be able to accomplish this easily. So this is the Meta Business Suite, and I'll go ahead and link that in the description as well. So identifying your target audience is the first step, and then another great way to do that is just by looking to your offer and seeing exactly what does it solve. As far as your niche in your marketplace, what is the main problem that it solves, and then who is currently having that problem like on an ongoing basis, and then what other hopes, dreams, and desires do they have. That's what it means by knowing your target audience, and then knowing their demographics, their interests and behaviors, because it's all stuff that we can put in the Facebook ad. So let's go ahead and move to C. So craft a compelling ad copy and visuals. Once you know who your target audience is, the next step is to create an ad copy and visuals that will grab their attention and compel them to take action. Your ad copy should highlight the benefit of your product or service and include a clear call to action. Your visuals should be eye-catching and relevant to your target audience. Now, I'm going to share with you a resource called swipefiles.com. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in right now. So just basically, it's a place where you can go to get inspiration. So if you're going into, no matter what niche you're in, if you're trying to create advertisement based off an editorial or a blog post or a direct response mail order type advertising, or you just want to do a simple Facebook ads, I recommend coming here to kind of get some inspiration. You got all types of different formulas and templates and frameworks, and all you got to really do is just look for something that's similar to what you already have, what you kind of have in mind. And just keep in mind, all of these have been proven to work in the past. So you got categories up here. You got the explainer videos, you got portfolios, you got sign up forms, home pages, before and after, billboards, advertorials. So I recommend coming here to kind of get inspiration for creating an eye-catching. They got like visuals in here that which you can come to kind of get a good idea on what pops when you're looking and scrolling down the page. So that's what they mean as far as like eye-catching or relevant to your target audience. You just want to make sure that what you're talking about is what's already on your target audience's mind already. So once you know who they are, that's when you can create an ad copy for them. And so moving on to the next one, test and optimize your ad. So once you created it, you want to go ahead and start running it, publish the ad. And sometimes it can range between, if it's your first ad, it can take up to 2 hours to 24 hours. If it's like, if you've been creating ads over and over and Facebook's familiar with you, I've noticed that they actually approve your ads a lot quicker than that. It can even be as quick as 15 minutes. But let's go ahead and just show you what that looks like. So on the affiliate marketing samurai right here, I want to show you how to create an ad. So at the top right here where these buttons are, where it says menu, just go down to where it says ad. It's going to take you to an area where it's going to ask you to choose an ad type. So in this specific case, we're just going to click on create a new ad. So from here, you have an ad preview on the right. This is what your actual ad is going to look like. And you can edit this and change the description right here. Now, this is just an example, but the media right now, as far as the image, this part right here, this is where you have the eye-catching visuals. I just have a black picture because it's the affiliate marketing samurai, so it's some dark nighttime type stuff. But this is where you have an image or your video, and then this is where you put your description right here, the part at the top. So this is how the ad looks. As you can see, it says sponsor right there, and then wherever you have your URL, so mine is affiliatemarketingsamurai.net, that's what shows up at the bottom. And then depending on what the blurb is on the page that's on that URL, whenever they click on it, whatever the first couple of words is, that's actually what shows up right here. You can change that. You can change the meta description when you edit it. Say if it's a WordPress, you just go ahead and edit it from the internal classic plugin builder. So, and this is actually where you go to pick your audience. You can choose people through the targeting, and you can get really detailed in regards to like your target audience and specifying their behaviors, their interests, their desires, their location. And then people who like your page, you can choose it to have people who like your page and people that are similar to them, people in your local area, and you can create a customized audience. So this is where you go to customize the budget. So I just want to share this with you just to show you just how actually easy it is. Once you set this all up, you put your preferred media in there, and you can just click on this and it takes you to your media library, or you can pull it directly from your desktop. And any changes you make is going to look like over here. And although I did say that you can make those changes from the meta description on your WordPress website in regards to this section right here, you can also change the headline right here for this one, because the specific blog post is called The Grounds. And so this is actually where you can change the headline for the ad right here. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then also you got the drop down, learn more, call now, apply now, book, contact us. It's really, really simple to do. It's a very simple process. I know it comes off as difficult, but that's the first thing you want to do. You just want to start testing and running your ads. So you just click on promote now, and they're just going to publish it, and then it takes Facebook between 2 to 24 hours. And once you start to run your ads, it'll run for a period of time. That's when you start to get the results. So that's when you can take it and you start to scale up from there. And it's just based off of your goals. So whatever your goals are. So you get that information in here in this area on the campaign section. So if you have ads running, you have your budget, and then you also have the results, like the amount of link clicks, the reach, the impressions. So this is where you can come to actually analyze and monitor your ads performance and make changes and tweaks and edits. Say if you want to adjust the budget, you can come in here. Whatever you want to do, make small little edits and tweaks. And then if you ever want to go and adjust your payment settings, your billing, you can go over here on the left-hand side through the waterfall settings here. So in regards to testing and optimizing your ad, that's how you do it. You go in there, create it, you run the ad, and then you go back in and see how it's performing. And based off of your goals, you make the minor tweaks and changes from there. And then analyze your results and scale. So the A is analyzing your results and making data-driven decisions on how to scale your campaign. So you look at the metrics such as the click-through rates, the conversion rates, and the cost per conversions, and actually have a video on earnings per click. And you look at this to determine which ads are performing the best, and then you optimize your campaign and scale up your budget on the most effective ads. And then the ones that's not really doing so well for me, you can just get rid of those. Use the ones that are working, and then toss the ones that aren't working. All right, so yeah, that's the ICTA Facebook ads formula. I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to have the Meta Business Suite in the description, and then I'm also going to leave the training that I have on Facebook Audience Insights. I'm going to have that to go along with this video. I'm going to have that in the description as well. And then I'm going to have this website here, swipefile.com, advertorials. Just come here to get inspiration so that you can follow the C area, craft a compelling ad copy and visual, kind of help you to get creative in creating eye-catching and relevant advertisements for your target audience using different visuals and headlines. So you can just use inspiration from here just based off of these proven templates that have all worked in the past. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoy. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you subscribe and check out my website, jonathancoast.com. I talk about everything when it comes to generating traffic and increasing sales. And also be sure to take a look at the tools and the resources below. I have everything that I included in this training, including the Google Docs as well as this website right here. So with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you then.